Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we have something new, something special. Recently I got into manga, so we started doing a bunch of manga videos about, hey, these mangas, they're pretty new, they're pretty popular, they're pretty fucking awesome. You should read them. But today we have a manhwa video. It's something I started getting a little bit more into. Manhwa has been absolutely incredible. I had a lot of friends that are kind of like, yo, you should like check this out if you're starting to get into manga, right? You should check out, Omnipotent Reader's Viewpoint. Started reading that, holy shit. But we have something that is a little bit, of an easier read. It's not 250 chapters, it's 23 as of the time of this recording. That is My Bias Gets on the Last Train. Now, listen, it is about to explode. It is such a good manhwa for so many reasons. All right, so many reasons, and I'm starting to see it get really popular over the past couple days, over the past couple weeks. I'm seeing a lot more of it, like on TikTok and like shorts of it. So I'm like, yo, we gotta make a video on this. This is incredible. We, watch everything. All right, we don't discriminate. We love every genre, and anything that's like good, we'll watch it, right? And there hasn't been many romance animes that have hit recently. So when I picked this up, I'm like, this hit the spot. This is perfect. I'm like, Blake, brother, you gotta check this out. You gotta check this out. And I mean, did it or did it not deliver? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, dude. Such a good call. Absolutely amazing.
Yo, listen, it's incredible. It's so good. Now, listen, what it is you kind of got this. We're gonna call him MC because honestly, I can't pronounce his name. We tried for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck his name is and how to pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. But he's he's a college student. At part time works at a cafe. To help pay the bills because of course he lives home alone. And on the last train, he takes the last train home, he's constantly, seeing this girl. And the one day he's kind of staring at her because, like, not because, oh my god, she's so pretty, oh my god, like, this is incredible, you know what I mean? But she also has a guitar on her. So he's like, oh yeah, she's very pretty, but like, what's up with that guitar? You know what I mean? Is she like a music major? Like, is she in a band? Like, what's going on here? So as he's staring at her one day, she looks back and he panics. He's like, oh fuck, oh no, like just looks away and tries to
We've all
play it
been
off.
there.
Yeah, just tries to play it off. Bro's anxious, he's sweating. He goes and just puts on some music, puts on his favorite band, Long Afternoon, right? Just to calm him down. Well, he's like, oh, it's a little quiet, turns it up. All of a sudden, she's like, yo, bro, I can hear your music from all the way over there. Can you like turn it down? He's like, my fucking headphones didn't connect. He's like, oh no. Gets all embarrassed. He's like, yo, oh my god, I'm so sorry. She's like, yo, do you like that band? He's like, yeah, oh my god, it's like my favorite. They're so good. She's like, yeah, like I know them, right? Like she recognized it, and that's what instantly got him hooked. He's like, oh my god, I love this band. I have nobody to talk about it with though. Is this someone I can like be friends with and like talk about their music with? Like, finally, this is incredible. Let's be honest. Girl with a guitar knows the artist, knows the band. Come on. Guys, come
Yeah,
on.
bro.
She's Long Afternoon. It's her band. She's beyond like. It's like, how is it that this random dude that I constantly see on the last train is also a massive fan of my music? So of course they kind of interested. So they end up kind of bumping each other multiple times after that. A romance starts brewing, and let me just say, it is really, really good. I think it's what makes it so great is that it is brilliantly paced. Like, it is exactly what you want from a romance. You have all the aspects, the competition, the ups and downs, but it's not drawn out. It's not annoying. It's not obnoxious. It's perfect. That's all I can describe it as. It's literally perfect.
Dude, I love it. You're exactly right. It's paced really well, and I think
Mm-hmm.
when you have a romance, like you have to make sure the story's good at the crux of it, not just like their interactions, but also like the world outside of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the side characters, like MC's boss is awesome. You know what I mean? They go out drinking and stuff. Like she's kind of an alcoholic, but
Oh
I
yeah.
guess that's how the cafe game works. She's super funny though, and as somebody who is a big fan of K-pop, we'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely understand and like relate to how the MC reacts, like when Haeen, the girl, will ask him, like about Long Afternoon or whatever, and like the expressions are always so funny. Like, and it's manhwa, so like everything's in color, so you can like
Mm-hmm.
illustrate reactions a little bit better, I think, rather than just facial expressions. Super funny with the MC, just like really wholesome. But you get both of their viewpoints, so like you can see each of them thinking about each other when they're doing other stuff, and kind of how like some of the events that take place in the story affect them throughout their each individual day,
Yeah.
which I think is like a cool way to approach like a pretty similar routine. You know what I mean? She goes to the studio, catches the last train home. He's working as much as he can and like trying to finish up college and then taking the last train home. I
Mm-hmm.
think they do a really good job of pacing that, but also keeping keeping it about the story and like moving forward, despite, doing a lot of the same things, hanging out. You know what I mean? Like they talk to each other a lot when they hang out and or they go drinking or whatever, but it's still pretty fresh. Like you said, 23 chapters or so. There's still like a lot left to be discovered and like progress for them, but really, really good start so far.
Yeah, like you said, so much to be discovered. But here's the thing, like you said, the interactions are incredible. The way that they interact with each other, just such wholesome moments where it's like, yeah, you just feel it's like when people are like, dude, like I'm gonna get diabetes from this. Like it's just that feeling, bro. It is just that feeling of like, oh, dude, fucking lucky guy. Like if only I had somebody like that. It makes you feel so fucking single, right? But like you said too, like
Yeah.
the characters surrounding them, right? The characters surrounding them are so good. His boss, his one coworker who starts shit. Bro, she's gotta relax. You know what I mean? The people in her life, like her uncle, they're all like great. Like the world that is being built here is awesome. It's really so good, and it's funny because actually, read a review of this, right? And someone, broke everything down. Like, oh my god, like I haven't read much manhwa. I got into this, expecting nothing because of that. Don't have a bunch of like prior knowledge of like other manhwas to base it off of. They're like, it's really good. I think it's paced extremely well. All the interactions are really great. The only one thing I'd say is it doesn't have much depth. But here's the thing, it really does. We're only 23 chapters in, and we can see the surface level of everything we kind of have to look forward to. Hayeen, she struggles with a lot. So the thing is like, how did he not know that she's long afternoon? Well, because they're very mysterious. They don't show their face. They kind of make drawings and use those drawings as kind of like their persona, right? And the reason they do that is because they were bullied when they were younger for music. They got made fun of a lot, and you can see there's a lot of like stuff that they're dealing with, a lot of stuff that made them who they are, right? And we just started getting a taste of that, where she just started kind of explaining it to him, and kind of like literally towards the end kind of just found out that like, yeah, at school they used to record him like, oh my god, you're so great, keep playing, and then post comments like, yo, she's fucking dog shit, like, yo, she's awful. And that really affected her, not just with music but also with trusting people and kind of understanding them, right? And we can see there's a lot going on with him. It seems like we're about to get into his past because his ex-girlfriend, whoever she may be, just came back. Bro, let's not fuck this up. The author, we trust you. We got faith in you. Okay? We're still early on, but we believe in you. Listen, you've done everything right up to now. I completely believe in this author. They're incredible. But, there's a lot of stuff that we're about to get into that is going to dive a lot deeper into the characters and into their lives, and I'm just so excited for it. I really don't think there's an aspect where this misses. It's just awesome. Like you said, it's colored in, and you guys can see the panels all over the place. Like, it's gorgeous. It's so sick. The artwork is incredible.
I feel like the ex-girlfriend, she definitely hurt him. We haven't like gone
Mm-hmm.
into like his backstory or how he got played. He's like made references to it, but we haven't gotten the full story.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Tao from Goku Rakugai, like, kind of like the bad chick. She smokes, but she's not cool like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay away. Stay away, MC. But yeah, like you have really good rivals, and Hyeen has like this super popular, like I guess famous musician
Mm-hmm.
that is doing a collab with her. So like you have competition there, you have competition with the coworker, and like now the ex-girlfriend's back in the picture. So things are definitely building up. Like you said, you're kind of like the precipice of like all these events that could possibly happen. And so far it's like it's really been good. Like the simple awkward misunderstandings are like really funny and like very relatable. Like they see
Yeah.
each other walking with the coworker and with her uncle.
Yeah.
They both, of course, overthink it. They get like fucking mad about it. They get mad at each other, and then they realize like, oh yeah, that was like really fucking stupid. But it's so funny because it's like very, very possible.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that it's very action packed. Like it's going pretty quickly. It's not like they're like tiptoeing around each other. It's really heating up in that aspect as well. Like you said, there was a little misunderstanding. That kind of shit happens in every romance, right? It's very relatable. It didn't take 5 chapters to get resolved. It was resolved the next chapter. That's what I'm saying. We believe in this author. They are delivering, which also brings to another point. We're reading this on comics. That it just happens to be a website. Just happens to be a website. If you're kind of looking like, hey, dude, where do we read this? You know what I mean? It sounds pretty good. The comics comment section. If you were from there, you're a fucking goat. You're a beauty. I swear to God, one of my favorite things, it's the best. You get a chapter, you read it, you're like, oh my God, this is nothing but perfect. This is incredible. This is just what I needed. And then you hit to the comment sections, and they deliver. When the male competition was introduced, the comments were nothing but please be gay, please be gay, please be gay, please be gay, don't fuck this up, author, please be gay, please be gay, please be gay. And then the very next chapter, the female competition was introduced. Please be lesbian, please be lesbian, please be lesbian, please be lesbian. It is so funny. They are hysterical. You know what I mean? They're like when the misunderstandings happen, everyone's like, author, please don't make it take 5 chapters. Please don't have it like be this like rocky thing, you know what I mean? Where like they start fighting, and then when it got resolved in chapter, everyone's like, oh my god, giving them an award. They're the best. They're the GOAT. Like the comment section it's a part of it, dude. This community is absolutely incredible. So not only is it just a 10 out of 10 manhwa and one of my favorites, but the community is awesome too. And you guys might be wondering, like, dude, what's Gokuraku guy? What's Tao? Listen, it's gonna be tagged at the end of this video. It's another manga. Listen, it's one of my favorite mangas. Like, I am really excited now that I'm getting into manga and manhwa, because I'm like looking forward to these projects being animated. It's such a different viewpoint than from just being an anime only. Gokuraku guy, it just looks so sick. It's like Demon Slayer mixed with Chainsaw Man, but then just taken to a whole nother level. You have this, which is just like romance anime of the year, waiting the second it drops. This kind of stuff's incredible. So, I mean, I highly recommend getting into this. Like, dude, it's got to get animated, right? It's got to.
I feel like it's an absolute home run because like the characters are great. Like you have a good, really good, like, I mean, for lack of a better, like world, you know what I mean? Like their lives are pretty simple, but like their interactions are awesome. And it's very like down to earth. I feel like we'd mentioned it a couple times. Like it's relatable. I don't see how anybody couldn't like really get into it.
And like we kind of talked about like ages ago when on a podcast episode that like it's what's nice about this is that it's older. You know what I mean? It's not like some like high school romance type thing. So it adds like aspects that are just like really nice, and it's kind of just like refreshing from that way. You know what I mean? Like he's in college, she's in the workforce. She works at a studio and focuses on music and stuff, and being an incredible musician, which she already is, but being known for it. You know what I mean? So that's like really cool. And going between that and also the comment section, you have some mishaps, you have some scenes, you have some things that happen like at the end of chapter 24. And dude, everyone in the comments were like, she said he's impressive. Like, oh, our boy's packing.
No, my boy.
Nothing happens, but our boy gets a little excited. She's like, oh, kind of impressive. And everyone's like, oh man, let's go.
Yo, you make a really good point with the comments too. It made me miss the Crunchyroll comment section, but yeah, dude, very funny.
Bring it back, Crunchy. Bring it back. Do comment sections, and that's like what's so cool about making videos about this is that like when you get to like talk to people and like see other people's reactions to the same stuff, you know what I mean? It just hits different. It just takes something to a whole nother level. Like I miss it. But yeah, the comments in the community of this manhwa are incredible. I'm absolutely loving this. This is an easy one night binge. I binged this entirely. Dude, Easter dinner, saw the TikTok, so I'm like, oh yeah, here's this manhwa. I'm like, let me look that up. Finished it that night. Actually started reading it at Easter dinner. They're like, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, I'm nothing. Leave me alone, bro. Like, it's really good.
Yo, that is awesome, dude. So good. I love it. And I want to bring up a point you made earlier. You said like there's no anime announced for it yet, but as that announcement could come out, you could do a lot with the music because you don't get that while you're reading manhwa. So like, you have stuff like Bocchi the Rock and K-On! Like you've had very successful music animes. I feel like it also lends itself to that because I think at least 2, maybe 3 like different musical instances Long Afternoon has played either like live on Instagram or in the studio. So I feel like you could really kill it with that.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm always been like scared of when I start reading these mangas and manhwas, where I'm like, wow, if they get animated, what happens if that adaptation sucks? You know what I mean? Like, what happens? Because that happens all the time, where like manga readers, manhwa readers, they finally see this being brought to life, and they're like very disappointed. And I'm like, am I going to be the same way? And I'm like, yo, that is one thing about this manhwa that like would make me really excited for it to become an anime, would be we get to see the musical, or we get to hear the musical element to it, because obviously you can't hear her playing guitar, you know what I mean, you can't hear her band. So the fact that they're gonna hopefully do that would be incredible. That'd be awesome. And one last thing, the author, God bless you. You're one of the most incredible people out there, because you're delivering on this in so many ways, and it's awesome because they seem like they're a fan. They seem like they're a fan of romance because they're doing all the things that like a fan would want. You know what I mean? They understand what people look for and how people react to certain things, and they just deliver on it. But I also think they're a guitar player. A little lore for you guys, for the casual weeb lore. Blake taught me how to play guitar. That's how we met. We were both guitar players, played in bands and shit like that. I just played at local venues. Blake is on another level. Blake was a part of a label, was touring the country, was absolutely shredding. Absolutely shredding. Yo, I'll actually link his stuff and like listen, it's in the description. Go check it out. The music is actually incredible. But one thing
Oh
that
man.
I loved while reading this, and I don't know if you noticed it, I think they play guitar because anytime Hyen had her guitar and she's like playing stuff, anytime she wasn't strumming or like she was looking at something or someone was talking to her, her pick was in her mouth. And I was like, dude, that is such a detail that you would know if you play a guitar. And literally, it's literally, okay, guys, this panel right here, that's not her tongue, that's her pick. Like, it's always in her mouth. And if you play guitar, you know. Like, you would always just kind of put it there. And it's like, dude, they, like, have to have played guitar. It seems like they're making something that they're passionate about in both the romance and the music aspect. And I love it. You can see it and you can feel it. And it just takes it to another level.
Yo, that is so funny because I literally anytime I have a guitar pick, it just makes its way to your mouth
Yeah,
because you're like going to
yeah.
text or something like, and I only do this because I'm a psycho and like I can't help it. Like if I see people like playing in a music video, like
Mm-hmm.
especially with idols, shit like that. Like are there chord shapes like where the music's coming from? Is that really right? You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
like they nail it. Hein always nails it. So like you're definitely right. I feel like the author is also a musician, like
Yeah,
depending on the level. But I like that. The realism is really cool.
yeah, and that's what you can just tell that like, it's not like something that like they're kind of just like writing. You know what I mean? Like it's something that like they, I don't know, they're more like passionate about because like I don't, even with like her guitar case having everything that she needs in it, it's like yeah, you don't just put music shit in there. You stuff everything you can possibly need. Case of emergencies, like you got the works. That thing's like your home. You know what I mean? When you especially when you're going around and playing at shows and stuff. So like I don't know, they just hit on so many different things. It really is phenomenal. I cannot stress enough. Please, 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 please read this. I recommended it to two people, Blake and to somebody else. They both have loved it. They both were like, "Yo, this is it. This is it." So that's what I gotta say. You have anything else you want to say? Like, I can't stress enough just how good it is and how incredible it is, and it's weekly. It's weekly. Oh, thank God.
Dude, being weekly is sweet. It's very digestible. It's only like 23
Mm-hmm.
chapters so far, so that I think makes it approachable. And it's also, yeah, weekly, which is nice if you want to keep up and keep reading it. But I think you said it best. It's a light read. Like it's enjoyable. It's not stressful. You're not watching characters get like, killed like shonens. It's not in. It is like at times intense. Like there's tension and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
like it's a fun read. It's very fun and relaxing. I was literally laying in bed reading it, and then you brought this up earlier. You're like, yeah, I'm single as fuck. It's like absolutely true. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's so worth the read. An easy one night binge. I couldn't recommend it enough. I will definitely be keeping up with it every week.
Dude, it's so good. Like that's it's always the worst too when you get into something like Gokuraku guy being monthly. It hurts. It
Sort
hurts.
of.
It
It's like
hurts, but
bi-monthly now.
dude, it's like, bro. So like the fact that this is weekly is really, really good. It's something to look forward to each and every week, and it's something where I think if you start it, and you like it, like you're gonna finish it in one night. Like it is just that good. A lot of people are like, "Yo, we gotta put this on the back burner and let it build up a couple of chapters because they just want to like binge the shit out of it." Listen, it's awesome. It's really good. I highly recommend. Can't recommend it enough. But that is it. Let me know down in the comments below, by the way, guys. Since I'm getting into manga, what is something that I should look into? What is something that we should read? Something that's below 30 chapters, something that's newer, that you think is really good and that deserves attention, because I want to do more stuff like this. I want to find newer series that are like 20, 30 chapters. You can knock it out in a night, and we can just like talk about it, and then hopefully, enough people keep talking about it, keep like sharing it, and keep like, I don't know, obsessing over it. They can get animes because there was what Kagurabachi. We talked about that. That's getting an anime. You brought up one that I have yet to read, but I'm like, it's on my list, like very very soon. That's getting an anime literally next season. You know what I mean? So like,
And it just goes to show you too, like if you invest, and I like maybe invest that's not even the right word. If you support an artist, like that stuff does matter, and
mm-hmm,
they do get noticed. Because Kagurabachi was on the verge of getting axed from Shonen Jump because nobody was reading it. And lo and behold, the Reddit degenerates and Instagram, panel posters, you're the goats. It like blew up in popularity and had like a bunch of memes and stuff. And now it's literally getting like a big budget anime. So very, very worth a watch. But like you're also you're helping your own cause by supporting and reading and watching.
Hey man, you call them degenerates, I call them heroes.
Heroes, that's right. The Bocce Bros, dude.
But listen, guys, that is it. We hope you guys give this a try. It is very, very, very good, and it's only going to get better and hopefully more popular. So, listen, the artist is incredible. Keep doing you, alright? I cannot wait to read more. It's awesome. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. We do have a playlist. I'll link it at the end that has all the manga and manhwa videos we made. But that is it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and peace.